Hey y'all, it's me again, Valerie, and welcome back to my yarn room. Yay! Alright, before we get started, I would like to invite anybody who has not already to hit that word subscribe. When you do, give the videos a thumbs up, share them if you can, and leave me a comment. Okay, now that jazz is out the way, y'all like what I got here? It's just a little crochet basket. Didn't take me very long at all to finish it. Alright. Now, with this, I used 2 strands of cotton yarn. You do not have to use cotton yarn to make this basket. It's perfectly fine. You want to use acrylic. You do not have to use 2 strands together. If you want to use a chunky, fine, do it. Or if you don't want your basket to be as stiff as mine, which it kind of needs to be, but your choice. Alright, because tomorrow I'm going to come on here and I'm going to show you what to do with your basket. Okay? Alright, let's get started. Okay, I have just a brown, actually it's taupe from a Caron 1 pound. And I'm going to start with the magic ring. Now, the way I do it is I put a tail between those 2 fingers facing away from me. And then I yarn over those 2 fingers, cross it in the back, come back down and hold it with my thumb. And then I turn my fingers over, I go under that one, I grab that one, draw up a loop, make sure I've got my working yarn, and then chain 1, just to lock it in. Alright, now, to make the basket the way I made it, you got to put 6 single crochets in the magic ring. Just like that, working over your tail and your circle. There we go. My yarn was twisted. Alright, I'll meet you back when I get 6. Alright, I got 6. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take my tail out. And then I'm going to hold right here, but not too tight because I want it to be able to pull. And I'm going to pull my tail. And then I'm going to slip stitch right here. And now this one's going to be tight because it's the first one you made. Get my working yarn. Had to make sure I had my working yarn. And I'm going to slip stitch. Okay. Then I'm going to chain 1. I'm going to come back here and I'm going to get this and pull it. And that'll tighten your ring. Okay. That's round 1. Round 2. You're going to go back into where you slip stitched. And you're going to put 2 single crochets. And you're going to go in every single stitch and you're going to put 2. And I'll meet you back when I get back around here. Okay. I'm back around here to the end, and you should have 12 single crochets now. I'm going to slip stitch right here into the first one. And I'm going to chain 1. Okay. Now, I'm going to go right back here where I slip stitched. This is round 3. And I'm going to put 1 single crochet. And then in the next one, I'm going to put 2. And then in the next one, I'm going to put 1. And in the next one, I'm going to put 2. And that's the repeat for this round. 1, 2, 1, 2. All the way back around. And you should end right here with 2 single crochets. And I'll meet you back there. Alright, I've made it all the way back around and I ended with 2 single crochets in the same stitch. So, I'm going to go right here and I'm going to slip stitch. And I'm going to chain 1. And that's the way it is for this whole entire bottom of your basket. Alright, each round, you're going to gain 6 single crochets after you do your second round. Okay, so that's 12. So the next round, you should gain 6 single crochets. And then the next round, you should gain 6. Because the next round, the round we just did was 1 single, 2 singles, 1 single, 2 singles. Okay, so the next round is going to be right there where we slip stitched. 1 single. In the next stitch, 1 single. And in the next stitch, 2 singles. And that's the round there. Now the next row, I'm not going to do all of them on film because that'll be a really long video. The next round, you're going to do 3 singles, 1 in each of the next 3 stitches. And then in the next one, 2 singles. And so forth and so forth. Or so forth and so on, or what, anyway. Alright, so, let's do this round. And then I'll show you how to put a decorative edge. Okay? Okay, now, I can tell you that I did, for the bottom of my basket, I did 7 rounds. Okay, so the way I ended was, in the first 5 stitches, I put 1 single crochet in each. And then in the next, I did 2. And then in the next 5, I did 1. And then the next one, I did 2. So, that's how I ended. You can make this as big or as small as you want. But I did mine a fairly good size. I'd say it's about 5 inches across. Because tomorrow's video, I'm going to show you how to fill your basket. Alright. So, I'm going to go ahead and had to make sure I had the right stitch. I'm going to go ahead and slip stitch here, and I'm going to chain 1. Now, I'm going to show you how to put a decorative edge on defining the bottom and the top of your basket. Okay. Right there is your stitch. Okay? So, I'm going to go in the back loop only, if I can get it in there, of that very first stitch. Just like that. I'm going to draw up a loop and I'm going to do a single crochet. And I'm going to go in the back loop of every single one, putting one single crochet in each one on this round, on back loop only, just on this round. And see, when your basket stands, your front loops will be showing. And it just gives it like a little definition. Between the bottom and the top of your basket. See my front loops? Alright, now, I'm going to end here. And you might want to sew in your ends as you go. Especially if you're working with 2 strands. Alright, I can tell you again, for the bottom, I did 7 rounds. Okay? And then for the sides, counting this one as the first one, I did 6. And I think it makes it a pretty good size. Let's see. You can see about how big it is compared to my hand. And I got a normal size hand. Okay, and here's the side of the basket. So about 2 inches up and about 5 inches around. Alright, and I'll be back here tomorrow to show you how to fill your basket. This is really cool. Alright, y'all. I will meet y'all back here in the next one for another grand adventure right here in Val's Yarn Room. And I truly do love each and every single one of y'all to pieces. And do something nice for somebody, even if it's just a smile. Alright, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you up no longer. I do want to let y'all, remind y'all that last Monday's video is that special one that you need to watch and comment on. And the rules to it are in the description box. And I will announce the winner in a short on Monday evening. Okay? Alright, now I'm doing this because I'm not going to record on the 14th because, well, that's Valentine's Day. Oh, my craft or fiber arts group that I went to went excellent. I was worried for no reason. It's a small group, and so far I haven't met everybody because a lot of people didn't come last Wednesday, but it's an excellent group. So thank y'all for the encouraging words. All right, again, I'm not gonna hold y'all any longer. So get your crochet on. I'm gonna. Bye, y'all.